Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Craft and Chat. I want to say good morning to everybody that's in here. It's, it's a little funny because I set this up last week through StreamYard to go live. And then once we got on the road, we were headed to Pinecone Fest. For some reason, I couldn't get into StreamYard. So it was crazy. So there's actually some comments from last week of people saying, "Oh, I don't think they have internet service or something like that." So I ended up on the road. We ended up going live just through YouTube. So it's actually funny that some of those comments are still in here because I use the same one. I just changed the date. So good morning. So I'm going to try to figure out who is in here from this week and who is in here from last week. So I think it starts with Wendy at Hardneck Farms, if I am not mistaken. So good morning, Wendy. She says, my tag won't work unless I type in her names out. I just can't. The tube has me signed out. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Yeah. When you get locked out of something, it's like, or has you signed out, it's a little bit more difficult. Good morning, Jamie with Jamie's Country Living. How are you? I sure wish you would have gone to Pinecone Fest. That would have been so much fun. Let's see. People are saying hello to each other. Good morning, Suburban Hillbilly. How are you? I was given a huge bag of almonds. So you sent me a recipe with almonds. Look for that pretty soon. And hopefully you won't mind if I do a video on it. Of course, I will give you credit for it because you're the one that sent it to me. But when I got that bag of almonds, I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this because somebody sent me a recipe that looks very, very good. So good morning, Annie, or good evening. I'm sorry. She's snuggled up, getting ready to go to sleep. So good morning. Good morning. And Miss Annie sent me a picture that I'm going to show you guys in just a minute of something that she's working on for Craft and Chat. Well, not for Craft and Chat, but it's a craft that she's working on. So don't forget, I still, excuse me, take those pictures. If you want to send some pictures of something that you're working on, a work in progress, something that you already made, what have you, send them to me and I will be glad to put them up here. I love homemade stuff and I'm going to show you some homemade stuff here. Some stuff that I made on the way to Pinecone Fest because we had a 11 and a half hour drive. So I had to take some stuff to make. So good morning, Nanny Tam. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Southern Roots Alaskan Branches. Thank you for coming in. Good morning to you. Everybody's saying good morning. Killam Farms. Oh, look, I have coffee. Killam Farms. Where did that come from? Gee, I don't know because it's my favorite color. And then on the back, yeah, you know. Yes, that's a good looking cup, isn't it? Joe, fix it for you. Good morning, Joe. I just saw you a few seconds ago. Gail Southern Living. Gail, good morning. It was so awesome to meet you, Gail. She came to the Pinecone Fest meetup, and it was very awesome to meet her and her husband. He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy, and he has his own channel as well. Gail, if you can type his channel in the chat and just let everybody know, because he seemed like such a nice guy, and I never saw him without a smile. A nice smile on his face. He was just walking around and having a good time. So it was awesome. Okay, let's see. Jamie, there's Jamie. Josh. Is Josh in here this morning? Did I skip Josh? I'm so sorry if I did. Don't charge it to my heart, please. Good morning. Let me get down here. Dink and Tank, good morning. I have not forgot about your pictures. Do not think I have. And I have my coffee. So, yes, we're good to go here. Good morning to you. It was so awesome to meet you as well. She gives good hugs too. If you got a hug from Tank, now she's a hugger. If you get next to her, just like Nana, you're going to know you've been hugged, okay? She says, oh, it's nice to meet you. And it was so awesome to meet her. Good morning, Butler Family Farm. Not sure if that's Jerry or Susan, but good morning to you. Melinda Dobson, good morning. How are you? Simply Jan with the sunshine. Good morning, Miss Jan. I wish I could have met you too, but soon, my friend, soon. We are going to meet soon. I know it. And everybody's saying hello to each other. Good morning, Dot. Dot Roper's in the house. Good morning to you. Oh, thank you. Gail said been running your list. Thank you so much, Gail. I so appreciate that because I have the subs. I just do not have the hours. I'm at like hang on just a second. I can tell you. Let's see. Sorry. It's just gonna take 1 second. Let's see. I have 2749 in hours. So, yes, and if anybody needs their playlist run, please put it in the chat. I need hours, and then maybe some people can swap some playlists, and we'll help each other out. So, yes, good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. I don't want to miss anybody. Thank you, Jamie. It is a nice cup, isn't it? Yeah, Johnny said, awesome, Ginger. Yes, that's awesome. Awesome cup. Molly Pest Hunter's best catch. Good morning. Teresa, good morning to you. And I'm not going to butcher your last name, so I'll just move on right past that. Teresa J. We'll put it that way. How's that? Teresa J. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, and I believe Mr. Joe Fix It For You is dropping some links for everybody. Thank you very much. Jamie says, I'm a hugger too. Yes. Oh, sorry, Josh, Alaskan Roots, Southern Branches. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that, Johnny. It's a little early I say it's early in the morning. It's 10, but still, I still have, it was a very long trip home. We had a great time, at Pinecone Fest. I think everybody's watched a ton of videos. There's been so many videos out there. And so many good ones too. City Girl Homestead, good morning. Thank you very much. She said, I can't stay long, but just popped in to say good morning. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it. Yes, and we had such a good time. I think last night when we watched MT Homestead, they said there were 39 channels in all that ended up being at the meetup. And then you've got, like Joey and myself, we each have a channel. So there was a lot of husband wives that had channels. Dink and Tank, they both have a channel. Kelly and Sean from Let's Trade Paint, they both have a channel. It's Kelly is Rebel at Heart, and then Sean is Let's Trade Paint. So there was a lot of husband and wife couples, but there were just people everywhere, and it was amazing. Good morning, Mud Mascara. Good morning, Mr. C. Thank you very much. Yes, hit that thumbs up, please, if you get the opportunity. I appreciate it before you forget. So the drive down or the drive over, because we went straight east. So we just, you get in and you get that, it's an awesome feeling, and you're like, yes, I'm ready to go. And then you realize 30 minutes into it, we got 11 more hours. Geez, what am I going to do? So then you sing a little bit on the trip, and you count cows on the side of the road, and you play I Spy and all that kind of good stuff. and then you sing a little more with the radio, and then it's like, oh, what more can we do? Buddy Maker, good morning. And you do that so well, acting like you're working. I'm finally, buddy, starting to get some gingy beans. Finally. It's taken forever, and you're probably sick of them by now. But anyway, so we had a good trip there. There was a couple of nail biting experiences between Georgia and Texas, which, it just trucks. You're on a very steep incline. That was on the way there. Coming back, it was like right down, and that was yeah. So, anyways, so we got there, and we really we had so much fun with everybody. But on the way there and on the way back, so let's see, on the way there I finished up, this is a mat, a canning mat, so but it's double-sided. So it's got this, and then it's got a little bit of a different trim. The trim is a little bit different color, just to kind of offset it, but it's two-sided. So one side is brown and one side is tan. So that was pretty awesome. I finished that up. On the way there, I made a paper bag holder to hold your plastic bags from, like, Publix and Ingles and Walmart and all that. You get all those plastic bags and you don't know where to put them. So I made this paper bag holder, and you just kind of hang it on a cabinet hook or on a hook in your laundry room, and just stuff it from the top with all of your plastic bags, and then you can pull them from the bottom. And the bottom, no, I did not do that great of a circle. Guess what that is? That is a ponytail holder. You might be able to see it through there. Yeah, you can see it through there. So that's a ponytail holder. So it has the same edging color, offset color, as the canning mat does. So that is what I made on the way there. Yes, because I was busy, and we had 11 and a half hours to travel. So that was fun. And then on the way back, thank you, Jamie. I have been a busy girl, Annie, and just because, because we were sitting there, and if I look down, then I'm not watching the traffic. And when you're in the co-pilot seat, not watching the traffic is very beneficial for Joey, because then I'm not saying, ooh, there's my brake, here's my brake. And he's like, you don't have a brake on that side, Ginger. Stop. Okay. And don't go, because it makes me freak out thinking there's something else I don't see. So anyways, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So then on the way back, I made this one. So this one's kind of camo. It's got the dark brown accented color. And again, you started out with a ponytail holder. That's how you get that nice bottom there. And then it's really nice. It's neat. I found the pattern, but I kind of adjusted it a little bit, and adjusted the top here. So anyways, so I got 2 new plastic bag holders and a canning mat out of that trip to and fro. While we were there, it was a great meetup. It really was. Thank you. I'm sure that's Tank is the one that said that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jerry and Susan and Jamie. Nanny Tim said, awesome. Yes. So, I mean, I stayed out of Joey's hair, per se, and got some stuff accomplished all at the same time. So that was pretty darn good. I also got like 2 shorts edited, cleaned my phone out a little bit, and, was anticipating taking a lot of videos. I did not. I will be honest with you. I took a lot of pictures But I just didn't take a lot of video because I was really in the moment. It was an awesome experience. Good morning, Dee. Homestead in the Wood with Dee is here. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Yeah. But I was actually really looking, living in the moment and just being around all the people. We all see each other and chit chat and everything and see each other in chat, watch each other's videos, but to just sit down and have a meal with people, it was funny because I don't know if you've seen the short that MT Homestead put up. Actually, it was Terry that put it up. She took a short of Mike sitting across the table from him at dinner, and it's got like almost 9,000 views, and it's so funny. It's just of her asking him, honey, what did you order for dinner? And so I'm gonna let you go see the rest of it because it is absolutely hysterical. But you see it on film. We were actually there when it happened, so it was hysterical. It really was. I mean, we had a table that was it seemed like it was like 20 people deep. It may not have been quite that many, but it was close. There was a lot of people. We invaded this restaurant, and the guy looked at me when he said, "How many in your party?" And I said, "We're gonna have about 20." And he looked at me and he was like, I'm gonna need a minute. And I'm like, no, Dad, no, Dad, take your time. It's okay. I understand. So, but that was super, super fun. We got to break bread with everybody. Dale said the prayer before we had dinner. And so anyways, it's just awesome to be in that. This is the first meetup that Joey and I have ever been to. Now we went over to Petals of the Past, but that they had pretty much already done everything. And we just kind of went over there for the evening to sit around the pool and be able to see and meet Jesse and Lisa and Des and Jerry and Susan and whoever else was still up, because a lot of people were worn out and they had gone to bed, and that was completely understandable. Understandable. We understood that because I mean they've been out in the sun all day long, and but Jesse and Lisa and Jerry and Susan, they all stayed up, and we all sat around the pool for like 2-3 hours just shooting the bull because Joey and I were thinking, when are we going to ever see them? This is our chance. They're only 3.5 hours away. Good morning, Karen. When are we get to see them? Let's just drive over there for the night and just for a couple hours, and then we'll come back home because they live in Texas and we live in Georgia. So we're on complete opposite sides. Not even thinking that we were going to go to Pinecone Fest. So we saw them again at Pinecone Fest. So, oh my gosh, that was so awesome. And getting Miss Lisa hugs. Let me tell you something, Petals from the Past, when I got a hug from Lisa, lazy days ahead, you've been hugged when Miss Lisa hugs you too. It was awesome. It was awesome. Ginger, did you see Shannon, aka Jaws? I did see her. I got to meet her too. So that was really amazing. There was a lot of people there. A lot of people. So I got to see a lot. I got this awesome cup because yellow is my favorite color, and I do love it. Got this awesome cup. We all got these trophies. Some of them had pine cones on them, and some of them had antlers on them. And when I went up to get mine, Julie said, I got one antler one left, and I got to take care of my hunter girl. So here you go. So she gave me the one, has a little tiny pine cone on it, but it's a big thumbs up award. It's a gold. I've gotten the golden thumbs up. We all got one. But a lot of them had a pine cone on it here too, a big pine cone and no antler. I think Johnny got one with an antler on it too. There wasn't a whole lot of antler ones, but these were so cute. This was the sweetest most thoughtful touch for Julie and Randy at Heard That and Heard That Outdoors. This was such a sweet touch for them to give these out to everybody, and they had 2 boxes full of them, and it was super cool. I will treasure my thumbs up always, and thank you to everybody here that has made Not for Nothing Homestead, get that out of the glare, a thumbs up worthy channel. I appreciate it. Good morning, the Bud Files. So yeah, these were super cute. I mean, it was such an outstanding idea. So cool. I don't know who thought of it, which one of them, but kudos to you, whoever did, because that is cool. Yeah, it is cool. So that's my little trophy. I've been keeping that over there. Now, Tamara, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, Dink and Tank is what you know him as. Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. I saw a video of her about, I'm going to say it's been about, 3 months ago, of her making some stuff to take to Pinecone Fest to give away, to put in the giveaways. And I saw her making these things. And if this isn't like, I don't want to sound goofy, God answering your prayers, because I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to have one. But no, mind you, this was 3 months ago. I was thinking, we're never going to go to Pinecone Fest. That's in Texas. There is no way Joey and I are going to make that. But we ended up going to Pinecone Fest, and I actually ended up winning exactly what I was watching her make. Now, she made these out of recycled materials. And if you have heard me talk about anything about Christmas, I love all the homemade ornaments. Those are the ones that mean the absolute most to me. The ones the kids made in school, and I don't think kids make them in school anymore. But all of those ornaments that, are like somebody bought us one time something with like 3 little deer or 6 deer on a stick or something, and they all had like our names on it and stuff like that. And so those kind of ornaments, Christmas ornaments, are my absolute favorite. They are my treasured ones. And she made these out of recycled materials, and they are ornaments. And look at how beautiful that is. It's like blue jean, and it is so beautiful. So I won 2 of them, and they're both the blue jean. And I was like, oh my God, I wanted those so bad. You have no idea. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? And everything's recycled. She made them all by herself. Yeah. And so I was so happy when they called my number and I won these 2 ornaments. I was like, score! Yes, that's what I wanted. Oh my gosh. I almost emailed her like that out of that video, because if I'm not mistaken, that was like when I first connected with her, and I saw her making everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if she'd let me buy some of those from her, because I love them. And then, you get busy and you're thinking about something else. And I'm thinking, well, she's just taking those to make them for, to give away for Pinecone Fest. So, but anyways, yes, they're absolutely beautiful. Let me get them out of the glare. And they're going on this year's Christmas tree. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. I love them. Anyways, so that was another little thing there. That was awesome, that I was so super excited about. We had, we just had a good time. They had so many things given away. That was, it was amazing. Yes, I saw that Annie had, hold on just a second, because Annie has a collab. She has a collab starting November 1st called Handmade Homemade Christmas. And she's hosting it with Lynn at the Bucket List Homestead. It's an open collaboration if anybody wants to do it. If you have anything that you do homemade, that you're either giving away or not giving away, or, just making it for your house or whatever, anything, feel free to join in that, and just make sure that you tag Annie at our urban homestead, and then also tag Lynn at the Bucket List Homestead. So I love that name, Bucket List Homestead. That's funny. She said, this is what I do in the cold months. Yes. This is what I do in the cold months, except for usually in blanket size. And then the blanket, as I work and it gets bigger, it keeps my legs warm. So it's like a double duty. Hello there, Scott. How are you? Rambling with the Brum. Scott is here. Scott has his Procrastination Thursday, and I'm assuming that he's going to do it today as well. So that'll be at noon, my time. So look for that after this. Go over and say hello to Scott. Gail said she wants them too, but hers are different. I know she had done so many different. So what are the chances that I would have gotten the blue jean ones? Which are the ones I wanted? Which are the ones I was going to ask her if I could buy from her? I mean, what are the chances of that? That is just, that is so cool. Jamie said she is starting a collab, an open collaboration starting November 1st called Delicious Desserts 23. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. I feel like I've already gained some weight just saying it. And this is the time of year, guys, where we get fluffy. Okay, it happens. It's all that good food. She said, I've got to get a stand for phone. I can't hold phone and craft. Gonna have to talk to Dink. Yes, talk to him. Make that happen. Let's get that happening. Headed into store. Love y'all. Ginger, do you need anything from Wally World? No, I can't think. I mean, I have a list, so I'm gonna have to go later because I got a few things that I need to get for some upcoming collabs. Life in the Piedmont said she is also starting one in December. Well, do tell. I mean, here's the place to share. If you want to share your latest video, if you want to share your, do not, feel, reserved at all. I'm all about the let's connect, let's get your stuff out there. Shameless plug, this morning, my Croctober video came out. So hopefully you get a chance to watch that today. It's one of my favorite recipes that I absolutely love in the wintertime. And it has lentils in it. And lentils are very good for you if you have an iron deficiency, which I have low iron. So I know that the greens are good, all the greens, but just make sure. And I think Dark Lord Minutes comes out today too. I don't know if it's come out yet. It's called Gifts from the Kitchen. Oh, wow, that's going to be awesome. Hobby Lobby, here I come. Make way, people. She gonna elbow you to get what she wants. You better stay out of Tank's way. I can see right now that she is quite a go-getter, and she's gonna say, move it or lose it, lady, because that over there is mine. So get out of my way. She obviously makes some very beautiful things. Very beautiful, and I love them. Yes, Exander. Sorry, Exander. Let me say that because I don't want to get in trouble with him. Annette's him. No, Annette's probably in bed. Good morning, Vase Plays. Good morning. Jerry said his butler. He is Butler. Butler! I can see Susan from the other room go, Butler, get in here. Sorry. He said my awards video came out this morning from Pinecone Fest. So he's got one. So you can see everybody going up and getting their awards. They did it in order from the largest channel down to the very smallest channels. So he probably caught every single one of them because Jerry was videoing the whole time, and hopefully he didn't catch me, like like that. I hope. If you did, you better edit it out, Jerry. Thank you so much. Tank said she shared it out. I appreciate it so much. That was awesome. Yes, but if you need hours, you need subs, feel free to drop it in here. Let us know. We'll all, everybody in here is so awesome. So we want to connect, help each other out. So I don't want you to feel in the slightest bit like you can't put something in chat or, oh, is she going to get mad? No, I'm not going to get mad. Trust me. I'm right there with you. So another thing that I got from the Pinecone Fest was from Jesse and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead. Too late, Ginger. What does that mean, Jesse? What does that mean, Jerry? You already caught me? Yeah. You better not, Jerry. Okay. So, they see something and they're very about Jesse and Lisa are very much about the personal touch, the personal connection from something that they see. Johnny got some okra eating video. Listen, if you guys have not seen Johnny's video from Pinecone Fest, it will bring you to tears, but they're happy tears. So yeah. And then Dale's video from Pinecone Fest. It's just because we were there with them so much. I and we missed them already being home because we had so much fun with them. I mean, we just laugh and giggle and poke at each other, and it's all in good fun. We're not vicious or malicious about it. We just do it in fun. Just if you ever see Johnny, just say, "Don't clap, Johnny." No clapping, okay? No clapping to the music. Oh, and I did a short. I did do a short. It's not video, it's just pictures. But it was so awesome. And the very last one, I think, has become all of our favorite picture. And it was Nana's idea. I'm giving all the credit to the lady who said, let's do this. And that was Nana from Nana 9 Acres. That was her idea. So I'm giving her the credit for that. Anyways, back to Jesse and Lisa. They gave me these and they saw them and they thought of me. Why? Because they have sunflowers all over them, right? It's a little set that goes together. But look what he did, of course, with his tool. Not for nothing Homestead Ginger and not for nothing Homestead Ginger. Well, until I took this out of the package, I didn't realize. So the little one has the cute sunflower. The big one has all these. But look on the back. It has all these. I have it upside down. Sorry. It has all the measurements on the back. Is that not the coolest thing? I've never seen one with like all of those, measurements, how you can go from cups to ounces to tablespoons, teaspoons, milliliters. That is the neatest thing. And they engraved my name on it. So I will be using these you'll see these in a lot of my videos. And then you're going to say, she got those at Pinecone Fest. I know where she got those. Yes, seeing me and Joe eat okra was too funny. I don't do okra, and neither does Joey. Something about the center of it, I can't do it when it's like goop. I don't eat oysters, and it's a texture thing. It's not really a flavor thing. It's a texture thing. And so that is the reason it kind of reminded me of oysters. So immediately I was in that headspace and I was like, oh, I'm not going to like this at all. And the flavor of it was not bad. So, and Christine, Mrs. Gillen Farms, said, that it was cold, number one, and well, not completely cold, but it wasn't hot, and it could have been fried better. So I'm gonna give it another, because cows. I'm gonna give it another shot. Gonna have to revoke that Southern card. Hey, I eat grits. Do you eat grits, Johnny? I am Southern, okay? If you didn't see that movie, My Cousin Vinny, no self-respecting Southerner makes grits in 5 minutes, okay? I make grits. Just saying. And I eat the grits I make. So, Suburban Hillbilly says, just more okra for me. It's okay. Jamie said she watched that video. It was pretty funny. But you can see all of that fun and that heartfelt. I feel like both of those videos captured it. Jesse did a video on it too. But I feel like both of those videos captured the fun we had, the camaraderie between the channels and the people that were there. Just, the connection that we all make. It's crazy when you go and you actually get to meet somebody that you talk to on panel, but you actually sit down and eat with them. I know it's crazy. Okay, I was one of those that, oh, I don't need to go to one of those meetups, or I'll never go to those. That was when I was starting my channel, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I could do that, or this, that, or the other. You make up all kinds of excuses in your head. And then later, as it goes on, you start thinking, wow, this would be awesome to sit down and break bread with them and, just talk, and get to know people a little bit better. And so it was so amazing. I just can't say it enough. It was so amazing. So if you've never gone to a meetup, number one, you will not regret it. I mean, we spent the equivalent of one day, 24 hours. It was actually 22, but we did have potty stops. So it was actually probably closer to 24 on the road, just traveling to get to and from. So that's one complete day, off the table. So if you figure we thought, this is going to be long. Sorry, the wind is trying to take everything away. Let's shut that window. If you just think about it, that was a lot. That was a lot of traveling, but it was absolutely worth it. Okay. So anyways, if you've never been, put it on your schedule. Just try it. Vay's Place. I love grits too. Okay. I love grits with butter. I love grits with butter and cheese. I love grits with butter, cheese, and scrambled eggs. You can throw some sausage in there or some bacon, and I'll make a grit bowl out of it. I don't care. I love grits. Fish, grits, and hush puppies would probably be my favorite meal. And you could throw some green beans in there too, and I would love it. So anyways, again, if you've never gone to a meetup, just put it on your schedule, whether you are somebody who just watches videos or whether you are another channel and a content creator. Put it in your schedule, pick one that you think you're going to like, and just commit, because once you get home, you will not be sorry. But again, I didn't take very much video, and I should have taken more, but I was just really in the moment. Ain't y'all from Georgia and don't like okra or oysters? Yeah, no, don't do the oysters. Now, listen, I didn't used to like yellow squash, and then slowly, more and more, I have become where I love yellow squash and I grow it. So I kind of felt like okra could be the same thing, patty pans I've grown. I absolutely love those. Zucchini, stuff that butternut squash, spaghetti squash, all these things that I was thinking, I don't like that, I'm not going to eat that. I love it. Now, so I'm going to give okra another try, another chance, and I'll try not to make any crazy faces. But who knows? I probably will. I can tell you this, Joey is not going to give it another try. He said, "No, I'm done. I'm out, sister. Ain't happening." Jamie said, "Yes, you can see the beautiful, beautiful friendships." Well, good. I'm glad it came through. I also love small raw okra fresh from the plant. Okay, Vay's Place. So you can eat okra raw, like diced in a salad. Because there's some vegetables out there that people love to eat, but they don't like to eat them cooked. They would rather eat them raw. But there are some vegetables that you're not supposed to eat raw. Like I believe eggplant is one that you shouldn't eat raw. You need to cook that. Yes, life in the Piedmont homestead. It really was. I mean, and no matter how far you are away, just try to see if you can swing it because you won't regret it. Jan said, "I can't eat grits unless it's in a cheese dip form." Well, we could do that. I mean, I do love grits though. Anyway, Jamie said, "I can't get my hubby to leave the yard." Well, it's kind of hard to get me to leave the yard too. It really is. I would just rather stay here on the homestead. I mean, than go out to town and people, because I like everything that we have here on the homestead. I've always got something to do. Speaking of which, I got to pull some stuff. I didn't do a lot with it before we left, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to put it in God's hands, and if it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It has served its purpose well, and we'll let it go. So, yeah, I think it's going to run its course. So it's telling me it's time to plant something else there. So that's probably I'm going to do that. Oh, Tank, I wish you guys could have been there for the restaurant meal too. That was funny. It was fun, and that's where we met the guy that's like 7'7". Huge, but nicest guy in the world you will ever meet. Nicest. Cajun shrimp and get grits. Now, I would probably love that, and I do like to eat shrimp, but I can't eat shrimp. Every time I've eaten it, I have gotten violently ill. And I did it in my 20s. Then I tried it again in my 30s, because some things you just grow through or grow out of. And then I tried it again in my 40s. Now, it does not make me, it's not like my throat is closing up and all of that stuff, allergic like that. It's just something about it. But I can eat crab legs. I can eat scallops. I can eat lobster, any kind of fish. Nothing else does that to me except shrimp. So I guess it's the iodine in it. I don't know because they actually, I mean, I know the crab have iodine in them too, but the shrimp actually live on the bottom. Anyways, I don't know. Moving on. Oh, Gillen Farm said, "We appreciate you guys driving that far." Yes, we thought, you know what? Everybody that's going to be here is like the people that we want. Some meetups are like half of this kind of, I don't want to say family, but you've all got kind of different little groups that kind of get together, and like we have Thursday homestead hangout, and then there's Wednesday night family night, and everybody has different like little groups that they kind of hang with, and then we all spill over. But when that core group and then some of the other close ones are going to be there, you're like, gosh, can we do this? Can we swing this? Because when else are we going to see all those people in one place? And that was the crazy thing. Jan said, now I know she's been to a couple meetups too. What's cool about meetups is we are so much like family, and it's like we've known each other all our lives. It is, isn't it? I mean, it's just crazy. And then, like when I saw Jan walk by her clothesline, and I thought she needs one of those clothesline pin bags, because that thing would help her too, because it surely helps me. And I made one for Tiffany and it helped her too. I mean, it's just those things that I think, oh, she's going out and feeding her chickens too. She's going out and collecting her eggs too. Because, I mean, we're in the country, but I don't know a lot of these neighbors. I don't know if they do those same things that we do. Some of them probably do, but it's just fun to meet up with the channels. And I saw Brenda. I got to meet Brenda, and I was so hoping Jan was going to be there, and darn it, she wasn't. But of course, I thought she was going to be at Petals from the Past too, and she wasn't there. She was in Kentucky. I was like, oh, I just got that screwed up. Life in the Piedmont homestead. I love patty pans. Me too. Now, I mean, it's like once you grow things like that, you love them even more. And I know that because they taste better when you grow them yourself. And I know that after growing tomatoes. The first time of growing tomatoes, I was like, wow, these taste so much better than the ones that we buy in the store. I mean, they're so hit and miss in the store. Put in a soup, texture is softer. Okay, I'll have to try that. Backroads Homesteading, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other again, and hello. Try it fried first, Ginger, is what Nanny Tam says. Now, we did have it fried, but again, Christine tasted it, and she said, number one, it's not hot. And number two, the breading, hers is better. So I'm going to try to get with Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, and see how she does it. And they were cut in bigger chunks than she would do it. So there's a couple of things that I'm going to adjust, and I'm going to try it again. So, oh, Suburban Hillbilly said, I eat it raw off the plant. One of the healthiest veggies there are. Now, see, I want to try it raw, because I'm wondering if maybe that's one of those things that I'll eat it raw, but I won't eat it cooked. And if that's it, then, I mean, heck, I could definitely, throw that in some salads and stuff like that. I don't mind that at all. Conquest Josh, good morning. How are you, sir? You could get in that collaboration that Annie is starting in November. It's homemade, handmade, everything homemade or handmade. And it's Our Urban Homestead. Annie with Our Urban Homestead. She has a short, like 4-minute, I think it's a 4-minute video talking about the collab that she's doing. You could put those lures in there. Because, I mean, you make them all handmade and homemade. My Freeze Life mushrooms just got delivered. Oh, freeze dried from, I know what you're talking about. I know the place, but I can't remember. I ordered some stuff from them once. I ordered blueberries, freeze dried, Thrive Life. Ordered some freeze dried blueberries. Those were the most disgusting blueberries, and I could not get them to hydrate properly. And yeah, it was gross. I said, oh, I'll never do the blueberries again. And Jamie said, I want to meet so many folks. I know. And we all want to meet you. Jan, I love okra with small tomatoes and cook it. So good. Oh, that sounds good. Like little cherry tomatoes. Oh, I love cherry tomatoes cooked. I especially love them roasted. Oh my gosh, they're so good roasted. Like, kind of like Tom Garvey, the keto cook, does his peppers. Yeah, they're absolutely phenomenal. Oh, wow. Life in the Piedmont said, I did a meetup last Friday at HOA. It was so fun. It is so fun to get to meet people that you do all kinds of stuff with online, but you never really get to see. I mean, you just can't say, hey, y'all want to go to dinner? Let's go meet up there at, Fats restaurant or something like that. You can't do that. So when you go to the meetup, you can do that. And it's awesome. I smile every time I think about that. Gumbo, gumbo, gumbo. Put it in gumbo. That guy has 2 camels. Yes, he does. The 7'7" guy that owns the restaurant that we went to, the big restaurant that you'll see the short of Mike and Terry if you go see that, which was hilarious. He has 2 camels. And Saturday, we were all getting together out at the Walleye Park, which was right there on the lake, and they were having a festival, a country festival downtown. I don't know if anybody ended up going. We all kind of wanted to hang out there with each other. And the eclipse was that day. I got a really good picture of that. So yeah, we just kind of all hung, but he was taking the camel, one of the camels, downtown so that people could see the camel there. I'm like, here's the 7'7" guy. And look, he's got a camel. So which one of those are we more surprised about? Okay. The 7'7" guy or the fact that he has a camel? It didn't matter. It was both. It was funny. Again, he was the nicest guy in the world. And when we did like a small breakfast on Sunday before we started traveling back, we went back to that restaurant and had the brunch. They had a brunch. They opened at 10 for a brunch, and that was nice too. That was another fun morning. Let's see. Jamie says lobster and scallops. Yes, that is very good as long as you got some real butter, girl. Yes, but I do like crab legs more than lobster, only because I feel like lobster meat is tougher. Crab legs meat is just, it falls apart and it's delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got to stop talking or I'm going to go to Walmart and buy some crab legs or ankles. Let's see. Joey is dropping more links. Thank you, Joe. Fix it for you. I can eat fish, nothing else. Clams, crabs, or lobster. Nope. Okay. Hey, as long as you can eat fish, that's the good stuff for you. I don't have a hangout, so I'm rude and follow y'all. I'm a bad penny. You are not, Jamie. Do not say that, young. One day, one morning, Craft and Chat, I'm going to get you up here with me. Like I get Maggie, and we'll just sit here and shoot the bull. You are not a loner lady. No sushi or caviar. Nope. I kind of agree with you on that. And I've even tried calamari. Not a fan of that either. Yeah, I don't like that. Jamie, you stinker. Oh, thank you. We are blessed to have met you guys too. And it's so awesome to put names with faces and channels. And then now you feel like you know them, you know? Yuck to store-bought tomatoes. That's so funny. Now, why do you say that? You do have, I've seen you and Jamie too, as I'm sitting here saying it. Both of y'all in Missouri Outlaw with Randy. Love watching him in the morning and traveling, and I see y'all in there and talking to him, and Randy was on the road. I think he said around that time, and he was thinking of um, one of the lives he did. He said he was thinking about stopping by. I don't think he ever did though. But that would have been great to meet him as well. Cause I mean, we all spend a lot of hours on the road with Randy, Missouri Outlaw. So that's actually kind of fun. Jan, my clothespin bag. Yes. Apparently I am very behind in chat. I am very sorry, guys. Yes. Those things are phenomenal. They really are. We did. Joey and I did some laundry yesterday, and that thing is a back saver, and a clothespin saver, by the way. You don't lose them all. Y'all can smack me through the phone. Would never do that, Jamie. Not gonna do that. Jamie's gonna have a giveaway soon too. I think she said in about 2 weeks. She is gonna have a giveaway. So be looking out for that. She'll make the announcement on that. It's a celebration for her. Well, look who rolled in. I guess he just got out of bed. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Mama Lisa just got done feeding him his 20 vitamins and his eggs and his bacon and his tortillas. Don't forget he gets tortillas too. Good morning, Jessie. I already showed my beautiful spatula set that you made for me. And you know what I didn't realize, Jessie, until I pulled them out of the package is look at all the measurements on the back of the spoon. I'm sure you saw it because you took it out to inscribe it with your X tool, but that is the coolest thing. It has all those measurements on the back of the spoon. I love my phones. Thank you, Jessie and Lisa, very, very much. Oh, this shirt keeps getting caught and it's choking me. It was great to see them again too. Everybody's saying hello. See, look how the Mod Father is loved by one and all. You could. He said I could enter because my dad claims I was homemade. Well, you probably were homemade. Some of us were probably backseat made, because back then, that was a long time ago. Sorry, that was probably too much information. Can someone post the link to her channel? I'm not sure. Probably Joey has probably already read that faster than I did. I'd give y'all a big old bear hug. Yes, we got lots of those. And again, if you've never had a hug from Mama Lisa, when she hugs you, you know you've been hugged, just like when Lisa from Nana 9 Acres, when she hugs you, you know you've been hugged. They're good hugs. They're good, tight, from the heart and soul hugs. But it's Annie at Our Urban Homestead. And let me see down here if Joey was able to post that link. Hey, Bowen. Good morning. I am way behind. I am so sorry, guys. Joey, can you post Annie from Our Urban Homesteads link? I hear Joey. He's out in the truck. He doesn't want to come in and disturb. Or Jesse. Maybe Jesse could do it. If he could post Annie's. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun collab as well. Let's see. Don't forget the show. Oh, yes. Don't forget the show and tell. Okay, so Annie is working on something. Oh, there it is. Jesse got it. Annie is working on something, and let me see. Yes. Oh, yes. Also, it's going to be a very special homestead hangout tonight. It's going to be super cool, and we are going to do something on the fly that has never been tried. Okay. Well, I don't think it has anyways. I don't want to hype it up that much, but I'm really going to hype it up. So, homestead hangout starts with Gillum Farms. So, and usually each of us are a 1-hour block. Well, White Rock goes after Gillum Farms, and White Rock is going to be kind of indisposed. They're doing some traveling and they have some things they got to get done. So, Gillum Farms is going to do a 2-hour block. So the first hour is going to be the normal Gillum Farms, hang out with them. Hour 2 is going to be all of Homestead Hangout. So all of us are going to be up on the panel for that second hour. And hopefully White Rock will get a chance to pop in if they can. they'll get a chance to pop in there. So there's going to be, Muddin' for Nothing's going to be in there. 9 Acre Family Farms, Nana 9 Acres. Now, I hope everybody will be able to make it. We've sent out the invite, but we'll have all of Homestead Hangout will be on the second hour, right after Gillum Farms. So you get to go from one and it'll continue in the same stream right into the second hour. So it's going to be kind of like the Chilling with the Gillums that they do on Saturday nights, where they just pop people up and there's like a couple people on panel and we're all talking. So instead of, seeing everybody in separate ones, that second hour, you're going to be able to see us all together. Hopefully all of us will be able to attend at that hour. So anyways, that is our plan. Please make sure you stop by because that is going to be super fun. I can't wait to do that because it's almost going to be like we're back at Pine Cove Fest and we're all hanging out again. Anyways, so that, and then let me see, let me show you, because I left it up here, what Annie is working on. Share screen. Share screen. Let's see which window I want to select. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! That is Miss Annie. That is what she is working on right now. And is that not beautiful? So those are quilting octagons that she has made. And then she will put them all together, as my understanding is what they are. They are beautiful. She might be able to say better in the chat of what all she is doing with those. Yes. Dink and tank. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait for that. So I don't know if Annie is able to say, but yes, aren't they cute? And I got some of those hexagon things that are just like little pads, and I'm going to try that. I am a Harry Potter geek. Oh, and I found out there's another Harry Potter geek out there, and that would be Miss Christine Gillum Farms. She likes Harry Potter too. Oh. So yes, they are beautiful. Nanny Tam says beautiful, Annie. And Dink and Tank says beautiful as well. How beautiful with that love face. How beautiful. Good morning, Joy. How are you? So, yeah, and again, if anybody wants to send me a picture of something that they have made, or that they're working on, they're what we call whips, work in progress. It does not have to be knitting or crocheting. It doesn't have to be quilting. It could be something that you built out of leftover wood, something that you built out of a pallet. I've seen so many pallet projects that I am so jelly of. It makes you kind of want to go get some old pallets and build some stuff. I saw a pallet bed. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh, I was so jealous. I was like, I wish I could make that. I do crafts on the farm. Well, send me a picture of some of them so I can share them as well. Suburban Hillbilly said, I love hexie quilts. I've got a wall hanging project I've wanted to do for about 2 years. Well, if you get started, then just show us, kind of like Annie has done here. Just send us as you go along, and then it kind of keeps you revived and refreshed with that idea. I got some wind blowing in this in this window now. Geez, things are flying off the shelf at me. Gosh, the wind is picking up again. Yes, whip, work in progress, UFO, unfinished object. You're right. She is a knitter and crocheter, because that's, and what does frog mean? Let's see if she knows that one. Come on, Suburban Hillbilly. Don't let me down, girl. What is frog? Pallet furniture, they said. Yes. Yeah. I mean, you can make some beautiful things out of pallets. as long as you get some of the good ones. Let's see. Nope. No, you don't know what frog means? That's because when you pull something out, you go rip, ribbit, rip it, rip it. So they call it frogging. And that means you're going backwards from where you should be. Anyways, let's see. I missed something with Annie. She said, I am using scraps of material to make little hexagons, which will eventually be a table runner. Oh my goodness. Will gratefully accept any fabric. LOL. Thank you for the lovely compliments. Oh, you are welcome. I cannot wait to see that. It's going to be a runner. How beautiful. I have so many hexies made. I just need to put them together. Well, here you go. I'm going to Life in the Piedmont. I'm just going to challenge you to put 6 of them together and then send me a picture at notfornothingHomestead@gmail.com. And I will put them on next week on Craft and Chat. And then see, that'll give you motivation to keep going. So just 6. I'm not asking you to get half of it done. Just start them and put 6 of them together. And that'll get you started. Plus, we're all getting colder again, so it's time to start doing the indoor projects. Oh, never. Just learned something. Never heard of that. Yes, they call it frogging because you're ripping it. Rip it, rip it, rip it. And some people rip it and they're not happy. So they're like, which I've been in those shoes before. Oh, Jerry. He said Susan does that a lot. So now I can say that to her. Yes, you can. Oh, I love that, Jessie. Frog, forever rely on God. That's it. I love that. She said, I will see what I can do. Okay, it's a challenge. We'll see you back here next week with hopefully just 6. Just 6. Don't even have to do more than that. Or 5 if you just want to do an odd number. Jesse, he's so funny. He is sweet. So I did get, I know, I can't stand the ripping either because you get so mad. You feel like you have gone so backwards from everything that, all the progress you've just made. And you're like, I'm so mad at myself. I wanted to find something in my email that I got. And I felt like it would be a great way to close out this live today. I eventually want to make a grandmother's flower garden quilt, completely hand quilted, but it would take years to finish. Well, you better get started now if it's going to take years. And hopefully, I will be able to see it. I will still have a YouTube channel and I'm still doing Craft and Chat and I can feature it on my YouTube channel still. I just want everyone to know I'm making a public playlist of all the flip-flop farmer counting videos. Oh, that's awesome. If you have not done the flip-flop count off challenge, you got to do that. Count something in your yard, something somewhere. So just count something, people, and then make a video of it and tag Johnny at Gillum Farms, because this has been seriously funny. Mike has done it. MT Homestead, we have done it. Tony at Our Cabin in the Woods, 9 Acre Family Farms. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Jamie said, I'll do mine later. Okay, don't forget. Oh, yes, count the hexies. There you go. Annie, you could count the hexies and tag Johnny. And this is the hashtag flip-flop farmer count off challenge. So Wendy said, I can do it. All her crafts are in the yard, so I'm sure you got something you can count out there. So anyways, okay. So we have gone 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I think I I know I got some stuff I got to do out in the yard, which means I actually have to work. And oh, Jamie said she sent an email of her craft. So let me see if I can grab that real quick before we go anywhere. And I will try to grab that picture. Let's see, let's take this one down. Oh, I got it. Oh my. Now you'll have to tell about it because I'm not sure what that is. I can't see it up close yet, so I'm gonna wait till I get it bigger and then and share. There we go. All right. Oh, dang. I wish I could zoom in on it a little bit. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Oh, wow. That is, look at the roses. Now you want to make me sing Marie Osmond. Paper roses. That's an old song, and it just popped in my head. Those are so cute. Is that what that is, Jamie? They're paper roses? Whoa. I'm trying to see my chat here, so I'm moving this. That is a shadow box with handcrafted flowers. That is gorgeous. How pretty. That is adorable. I am with you. Those are adorable. I love them. Yes, they are beautiful. Paper quilling. Oh my goodness. I love the cattails up here. I love those. Pull out the karaoke, Ginger. That's a little early for the karaoke, but thanks anyways. Good morning, Cora. How are you? How are you doing this morning? So, anyways, thank you, Jamie, for sending that. I appreciate it. We'll have to get some more people to send some stuff. If anybody thinks of it, send me any of your crafts and stuff over throughout the week. notfornothingHomestead@gmail.com. I'll share it next week on Craft and Chat. But I will leave you with this thought before we go. So this is what I got as my verse of the day, and I just thought it was really amazing. You wake up and you want to make sure and, have a good day. So the verse today that I got in my verse of the day was take delight in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. And that is from Psalm 37:4. So just remember that, guys, as you go through the day today. Okay. And I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And don't forget about Homestead Hangout tonight, how it's going to be a crazy different one. And it starts with Gillum Farms, and then it goes 2 hours. But the second hour is the whole Homestead Hangout house party. So we're having a house party at Johnny's, at Johnny's house. You're very welcome, everybody. So then it goes to Muddin' for Nothing, 9 Acre Family Farms, and then to Kettle Kitchen. So thank you so much, Annie. I appreciate that. Everybody have a great and blessed day. Please make somebody smile today. I just smile at all the videos that I get to see. Yes, house party, house party. All right, guys, we love you all. Take care of you and yours. God bless, and we'll see you tonight. Bye.